Okay, hello guys, let's solve this radical equation again. This equation is a bit complex, so please pay attention as we go through it. Now we are required to solve root 2x minus 1 raised to the power of minus x minus 1 equals 4 raised to the power of y. Then the second one is square root of 4 raised to the power of y plus 1 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 1. So we'll write the equation down. We have root of 2x minus 1 equals 4 raised to the power of y. We call it the first equation. Then we'll have the other one, 4 raised to the power of y plus 1 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Call it the second equation. So what we will do now is we'll try to see how we can remove this radical and form two linear equations that can be solved simultaneously. That's what we want to do now. So we'll start with this one first. The first one, we'll bring it out. This is 2 raised to the power of x minus 1 equal to 4 raised to the power of y. Now we can write this one as 2 raised to the power of x minus 1 or raised to the power of 1 all over 2 equals, we can also express this one as 2 raised to the power of 2, 2 raised to the power of 2 y. When this power multiply this power, it becomes 2y. And so we have this one like this, and this one power also can multiply this power, so that we have 2 raised to the power of x minus 1 all over 2 is equal to 2 raised to the power of 2y. Now since they have the same base, we can equate the power. So we have x minus 1 all over 2 equals 2y. Now that we have this, we can cross multiply because this is also all over 1. We can cross multiply so that we have x minus 1 times 1 will give us x minus 1 equals 2 times 2y will give us 4y. Now if that is true, then we can now rearrange so that we can have x minus 4y. When this one crosses, it carries a negative sign. When this one goes to that side, it becomes positive. So we can call this one equation, let's say x, or let's call it equation x. And then we are through with this first one. We have reduced this first equation to a linear equation. So let's deal with the second one. Now the second one is root of 4 raised to the power of y plus 1 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Okay, and then the same thing, we will have to change this radical to power. So we have 4 raised to the power of y plus 1 or raised to the power of 1 all over 2 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Now this power will multiply this power, so what we have will be 4 raised to the power of y plus 1 all over 2 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Now we can write this 4 as 2 raised to the power of 2 all into y plus 1 all over 2 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Now this one can open up this bracket so that we have 2 raised to the power of 2y plus 2 all over 2 equals 2 raised to the power of x minus 2. Now we can equate the power since the base are the same. So we can say 2y plus 2 all over 2 equals x minus 2. Now we can multiply 2 by 2 to clear out this denominator. We'll just cross multiply. So we have 2y plus 2 equals 2x minus 4. That is when we cross multiply. This multiply this and this multiply this. So we can now divide 2 by 2 since 2 is common to everything here, so that we can reduce the equation and make it look neat. So when divide 2 by 2, here divide by 2 will now give you y. 2 divided by 2 will now become plus 1. This divided by 2 will now be equal to x. This divided by 2 will give you 2. Now this will how let's rearrange the equation so that we can now have this one comes to this side. We now have x. This one becomes minus y equal to. We now bring these 2 to meet this one here, so it becomes 1 plus 2. This one crosses, becomes positive, so that we'll have x minus y equal 3. Now let's call this one equation y. Okay, so let's get more space here. So we can now say, we'll write down equation. So we'll now bring the two equations together. So the first equation is x minus 4y equals 1. While the second equation, we call this one equation x. While the second equation is also x minus y equal 3. Call the equation y. Okay, now we can solve these two equations simultaneously by just subtracting them. We subtract this equation. This one will go. This one becomes 0. This one becomes minus 3y equal 1 minus 3 will give you minus 2. So here we can now say y, divide both sides by minus 3. That is minus 3y divided by minus 3 will now be equal to minus 2 divided by minus 3. This go with this. This negative sign go with this one. So they'll have y is equal to 2 all over 3. Now we have gotten our y. To get our x, we quickly put this value of y into any of the equation. So I've chosen equation 1. So we'll put the value of y into equation 1. Equation 1 is x, that is equation x, sorry, is equal to x minus 4 into 2 all over 3, which is y, that is this equation, is equal to 1. Then that is x minus 8 all over 3 equals 1. In order to clear the denominator, so we can have a linear equation multiplied through by 3. So this one multiplied by 3 becomes 3x. This one becomes minus 8. This one becomes 3. So we take this one to the other side. The sign changes. So 3x is equal to 3 plus 8. Now 3x is equal to 3 plus 8 is 11. In order to get x, we divide both sides by 3. Here by 3. So this one goes, so that our x is equal to 11 all over 3. So our answers are x is equal to 11 all over 3 and y equals 2 all over 3. Thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you.